Next is Bill Sofield. Please state your name and county of residence. You'll have 3 minutes.
My name is Bill Sofield. I live in Knox County. The free education for all children legislative priority for Knox County schools is perhaps misguided at best. I'm going to present a fairly unpopular position, at least in this room tonight. Does have the advantage of being correct, though. It is improper for the Knox County schools to oppose the state legislature on this kind of activity. To do so is to reward improper behavior and add an incentive to continue to break our laws. Any reasonable parent understands that you get more of the behavior you reward. If you reward bad behavior, you get more of it. If you disincentivize bad behavior, you get less of it. A lot of parents are averse to punishing bad behavior because it's a difficult thing to do. This example is also difficult, but it requires that we not incentivize bad behavior, the breaking of our laws. Years ago, banks used to offer you a toaster if you opened an account. What they didn't do is offer you a toaster if you robbed the bank. That's what free education for illegal immigration is doing, in effect. Now, that's the current status, and that's okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Sofield, can you stop the clock? I just want to remind everybody in the audience that we need to be respectful of our speakers. If you want to have conversations, you need to step outside to do so. Thank you.
Illegal immigration, and I'm talking about illegal immigration, not people who comply with the law, is a financial burden on the schools. It comes at a cost. There is a mandate to educate these children. Is there also an equal increase in funding to cover the added cost that it brings? Can anybody here on the school board tell me what that cost is? Nobody here can tell me what that cost is either. You as the school board are responsible for stewarding and managing tax dollars of your constituents well, and this is an egregious example of failing to do that. If you support the subsidization of illegal behavior, that's your choice, but that's not your option to use tax money to do it. If you want to support that, go ahead. Get your wallet out and write the checks. But you can't take, that's your money to do with as you please, but tax revenues are not. You owe the voters of Knox County the most judicious and responsible use of their money possible. Rewarding illegal activity is not it. You may try to stand behind the wording of all children, but that's a fairly vague reference. I doubt the original intent was for illegal activity. But if it was, the best way to resolve that is to let the legislature pass 793. It'll surely go right to a judicial review, and we'll get a fairly detailed legal examination of it, and then we'll understand all the terms. This is a hugely emotional issue. No one doubts the feelings that are being expressed here tonight. However, a charged emotional state is not what we rely on for good policy. Policy should be decided by impartial, rational positions that promotes the best plans.
Thank you.
You can talk over me. Thank you.